So here's the free body diagram for the system, and we need to find the center of mass, essentially. So we have to find the distance d. So we can say that the sum of forces in the x direction is going to equal 0, and we can say that t sub r on the right is going to be equal to sine times 50 degrees minus the tension on the left, sine of 30 degrees. And we say that t sub r is going to be equal to t sub l sine of 30 degrees divided by sine of 50 degrees. And we know that t sub l is going to be 620 newtons sine of 30 degrees divided by sine of 50. And we find that t sub r is going to be equal to 404.7 newtons. We can say, so let's keep track of this. We can say that the sum of forces in the y direction also equals 0. This system, of course, has translational equilibrium, and this will equal t sub l cosine of 30 degrees plus t sub r cosine of 50 degrees minus w. So we can say that the weight is going to be equal to t sub l cosine of 30 degrees plus t sub r cosine of 50 degrees. And this will be equal to 620 cosine of 30 plus 404.7 cosine of 50. And we find that the weight is going to be equal to 797 newtons. So keep track of this. And at this point, we can find the center of gravity. So we can say that sum of torques from the left end will be equal to 0, and this will be equal to negative t sub r cosine of 50 degrees. Let's just clean this up. And then times 4 meters. So the force times the distance away from the rotational axis, plus the weight times d, d being the distance away from the rotational axis of the center of mass. So we can say d equals 404.7 times 4 times cosine of 50 degrees divided by 797. And d is equaling 1.31 meters. And this would be from the left end. Again, this is going to be the location of the center of gravity. That is the end of the solution. Thank you for watching.